I'm Mary McGowan. I started riding motorcycles way back in 1976 on a little Honda CB200. And being in upstate New York, I can say I've got all these years of experience, but it's really, just a couple of months out of the year. So despite all those years, I would still feel fairly new at riding. And then there was this thing called the Sisters Centennial Ride. And that had always been a long time goal to go all the way across the country and back. And I said, well, this is it. I have to do this. And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to get fired. Oh, this is, but I asked my boss and he said, well, you know what? I believe in bucket lists. You should do this. And I'm like, really? And I'll have a job when I come back? And he said, yes, absolutely. So it was on.
Oh, that's cool. So now, yeah. So did you expect that your boss would have that answer?
No. I thought it was going to be like, well, if you take a whole month off, your job might be here or it might not be here. But he said, no, we'll get a temp in. We'll do whatever we have to do. And your job's here when you come back. And I'm like, okay.
That is so cool. Nothing like just going for it.
Yeah. Well, I had enough vacation time. It was just a matter of, I didn't think he would really agree to me taking all my vacation all at once.
Gotcha. But I think it's a testament to when you ask for what you want and really ask it from your heart, that people get that. And, sometimes mountains will move, but if you don't ask, you don't get, right?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So was getting the time off your biggest challenge?
Well, that was part one.
Uh-huh.
Part two was convincing my husband that it was going to be okay and I could do this. And I know it was quite a bit of money, but I would pay it all back if that's what he wanted or whatever. And he was very doubtful. And it turns out he was concerned more than not really like, well, you can't do this, but just worried, concerned.
Huh. So doubtful how? What were some of his doubts?
Well, that it would be too much, that the usual things. What if there's an accident? What if you get sick? What if the bike breaks down? Who are these people you're signing up with? So I told him, I said, look, if you absolutely don't want me to go, I won't. And he, both of us being Christians, he said to pray about it. And I just kept hearing the little voice say, go. So I went ahead and made out the check. I had it all in the envelope and I gave him one last chance. I said, if you say no, I won't put this in the mail. He gave me kind of a funny look, but he didn't say anything. So it went in the mail.
Awesome.
And then after one of our first conference calls, and I had it on speaker so he could hear.
Uh-huh.
The people that joined in that particular time were motorcycle safety instructors. And after that call, he felt a lot better about it. That it was, it wasn't just a bunch of people like, hey, let's go do something. It was being planned out. It had been planned out for a long time. There were safety instructors along the ride. You had thought it through and had, contingency plans. And he was like, well, all right, just be real careful. Kind of.
Oh, that's nice.